this. I'll just edit it out. Obviously, you all have fought against Canelo before. Can I ask you questions?
Sure, that's fine.
So in recent weeks that we've seen that Gennady Golovkin has gone on a kind of a media tear, kind of out of character normally for him, saying that Canelo's a cheater, that he saw evidence of needle marks in his body, all these things. At the time when Floyd fought against Canelo, did you see anything that made you think that heading into that fight that Canelo was anything but on the up and up, or anything out of character, unusual that caused concern to your side?
No, I've never had any indications, concerns about, what has in his preparations before, and I've obviously watched his career progress through the years. There's never been any concerns or red flags raised on, my part. It's not good. Not good at all. It's anytime your name is mentioned with PEDs, it's not good.
Is this fight, you guys are very familiar with the Nevada State Athletic Commission, you're basing a long relationship with working with them to put your fights on. Do you think this fight really is in jeopardy?
Oh, the fight's definitely in jeopardy. The Nevada Commission, it's the best commission in all of boxing. They follow the rules. They make good, sound decisions. Led by Bob Bennett. He's a very fair guy, and they'll make the best decision, what's right within the rules, and the outcome is going to be what it's going to be. But my personal opinion, if he ingested knowingly, then he should definitely be suspended for a very long time. If he didn't, then he should be cleared.
Us who follow boxing are well aware, like media, we're well aware when we hear stories from Mexico about the meat. He's not the first fighter that this has happened to. There have been other fighters in the past that have tested positive for clenbuterol when they're eating the food down there and it shows up in a test. Have you ever had a fighter that's come into the Mayweather camp that was coming from Mexico who you had to warn, like, hey, we want to make sure before you fight you don't have these issues. If you're going to come up and train, don't eat the food down there. Have you ever had to have that conversation with anybody? Has Floyd ever gone down? Well, Floyd wouldn't be on the street anyway, but have you ever had to have that conversation with the fighter?
No, I haven't. Fortunately, we haven't had any fighters who actually train in Mexico. It's a tough situation.
Knowing this now, does it change the way you operate and make fights for your own fighters? Do you now look at anyone who may be coming directly from Mexico like, maybe we need some stepped up drug testing ahead of the fight to make sure that fighters are now just not consuming meat to have the benefits of clenbuterol, just so they can say, oh, I'm so sorry, I ate the meat down there and this is why it happened? Does it change the way that you operate as matchmakers, as promoters, now that this is becoming a frequent issue for me?
I think it's more of an awareness because this is obviously, the PEDs are an issue in the sport. It's fighters out there who are cheating that haven't got caught yet. You see it in their performances. You see where guys before they were big. There were periods of times when they were big punchers and knocking guys out, and then they haven't had a knockout in years. You see just different things that happen with fighters when you've been in the game as long as I have. You just notice and see these kind of things, and you've seen some of the fighters' performances change. Where like, wow, where did that come from? So there are a lot of red flags out there, but it's a good thing that when something happens, that it's created an awareness for everyone, and hopefully this kind of thing will run off all that foolishness that's going on in the sport.
And lastly, September, should we get ready to buy seats around the octagon? Are we ready for September?
You gotta ask Floyd that question. I guess you'll find out just like I will if he has to make a decision. I just spoke with him a little bit ago, but we didn't talk about that. He was on a boat.
Of course.
He's on a boat, just hanging out. He's just enjoying his life. There's a lot of rumors out there. I guess we just have to see.
Thanks, Leonard.
No problem, Jay.
Pleasure.
Anytime.